I'm Dr. Chamonix Blanche, ex-corporate and academical, turned CEO and board member of several companies and mother of 4 little extraordinary kids. But it wasn't that long ago that I lacked the confidence, the know-how, and the time to focus on designing and really going after the life that I so wanted to live. A life of freedom, of fairness, and of being fair dinkum to who I really was and what I wanted to get out of this fleeting time that we have on Mother Earth. Fast forward to many lessons learned and moving halfway around the world to the most amazing country, you'll see the life that I now live. One that gives me more safety and freedom than I ever thought would be possible, and that really only existed as a daydream while I was living in South Africa. I created Chamonix TV to give you true spot advice on how you can also live a life in this amazing country, and so that you can see how another couple like us now live in Australia with 4 little kids hearing down under. And I'll be providing you with step-by-step strategies so that you can make your Aussie dream a reality too. If you're a keen future Aussie who's looking to create a life that excites you and offers you safety, freedom, and opportunity, you have come to the right place, my friend. Welcome aboard.
Hi, Nadia. Thank you so much for joining us. It's lovely to see you. You're over on the other side of the big island that we're on. How are you going?
I'm great. How are you?
I am well, thank you. And have you had a busy day today with your beautiful boys?
It has been busy. We have been, I feel like it, since the 1st of September, it has been really nice and warm. We've been out and about on their scooters. It's such a beautiful Sunshine Coast. It's amazing. It is really nice. The weather's always lovely. So we're always out and about. Yes.
It's good. And when did you guys move over to Australia?
I've been here since 2010. Yeah, I came over in 2010. So about 10 years.
Hey, happy anniversary then for your 10 years.
Thanks. Yes.
And you came on what visa did you come?
So I came on a spousal or de facto visa. I was married to an Aussie, but unfortunately things didn't work out. But yeah, we were married for a long time. We lived together for a long time, but then unfortunately things just didn't work out.
And you decided to stay on in Australia and not go back to South Africa?
Yes, I absolutely love it here. I've got 2 boys. They are 8 and 9, and I don't think I'll ever go back to South Africa. Like, it's such a beautiful country. It is safe. It's got so much to offer. It is amazing. Like, I don't think like I said, like the parks, the beautiful parks that we've got, like the barbecues that we get in the park and everything is just, it's so nice.
But you actually used to live in the UK for a little while, didn't you?
I did. I actually lived in the UK for 6 years.
Wow, that long. Wow, can't
I went over on a 2-year working holiday visa, and then I studied, and then, blah, blah. And that's where I actually met my husband, ex-husband. He was Australian. So we met over there. And then we moved to South Africa for 3 years. So he got used to our culture and everything. And then we came over here.
Oh, wow. It's a good move. So you can really see or say that Australia is a good place because you've got actually another country that you could compare it with. Why wouldn't you move to the UK on the longer term? Why did you choose Australia?
I love the UK, but it's nice as a young girl. But having kids over there is hard because it's so cold over there. Like, I was a nanny back in London, and having to be out and about with the kids, you got to rug up, and it's just and everything is quite tight and on top of each other over there. Where here, I feel like we've got so much freedom and space. So, and the weather is obviously great. Like, going to the warm beaches and the swimming pools and everything is so nice.
I have to say the shopping in the UK is really
it's
nice.
way better. Way better.
But hey, we've got online shopping these days, so it's really great. We can order it. Have you ordered from Next? Because I've ordered from Next in the past, and it's like 3 days almost, and then it's at your door. You can't believe that it can come so fast from London to Perth, and it's just like that. Okay, not coronavirus times, pre-coronavirus, because everything takes a million years now to arrive.
I know.
So Nadia, you have your 2 boys, and you work as well. Is that right?
Yes, I work at a law firm. I'm reception secretary, helping out with invoices, all roundabout, whatever. I do love my job. The criminal side of things is very interesting because obviously Australia is such a strict country when it comes to everything. This is why I love this country. It's because there's no nonsense. There's no underneath the table. There's no nothing like you can get away with in South Africa, where here it is, you do really respect the law and the police and everything. So I love my job.
Which is why Australia works so well in the way that it does, because people follow the rules well, and those who don't follow the rules get very well known for not following the rules, and get dealt with in a way that you should be dealt with if you're not following the rules. So, and tell me, Nadia, how do you find the work culture here in Australia? Do you think it's very similar to other places you've worked?
Well, before I worked for the law firm, I actually worked in Brisbane in the city for human resources, and I loved it. Like, jumping on the bus and trains, getting to work and stuff. Making friends was easy, is easy because you spend so much time with them in the office, and I think it's great. Like everyone, is on the same page and getting on really well and stuff. So yeah, it's nice.
Are you friends with any South Africans in Brisbane? Or in the Sunshine Coast?
Sunny Coast. We've got a lot of South African clients, not just because of court stuff, but we also do wills. So we've got a lot of South African clients who comes in and get their wills done. And it's nice then to speak to them in Afrikaans and where are you from? How long have you been here? So.
And do your boys speak Afrikaans? Because I know you're Afrikaans as well.
Yes.
Just a disclaimer to our viewers. Nadia used to be our neighbours, and we grew up together. So we know each other really well.
I know. Even though we live in the same country, we don't see each other because we're so far away. But
yes, that's true. But we're both Afrikaans speaking natively. So do you speak Afrikaans with your boys or not?
Well, with Cooper every now and then I do. Before we went to South Africa in December for 6 weeks, I took the boys over. So before we went, I was like, come on, we've got to start, teaching you some Afrikaans. So just basics, like very, very little. But ever since we came back, actually, I speak to him more in Afrikaans now. I'm like, come on, let's get going with it so you can count and wat is jou naam and, how are you and all of those things. So a little bit, but not much. Yeah. I should do it more.
And they go to school, public school or private schools?
So Cooper goes to a private school, and then Kale goes to a public school. And the reason why Kale goes to a public school is because he's got autism spectrum disorder. So he goes to a special school, which is absolutely amazing. The help and the funding, the support that we get here is out of control.
And that is government funded?
Yes. The support that we get here, we will never be able to get that in South Africa, So we're very lucky in a way as well to have that. I mean, there is beautiful public schools in my area, but I just chose to put Cooper in it's a Catholic school. So it's also, Christian as well, or to learn about, God as well, rather than just, I don't think they really practice that in the state schools, but I know the South African.
Yeah, well, certainly not where my children go to in the public school. It's a non-faith-based school. So I think they teach them about all the faiths. They give them like a general overview about all of them. But there's definitely no Christian praying like the way we grew up, where you start the day with prayer and you've basically finished the day with prayer. I think we didn't we in law school?
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a long time ago. I'm going to give my age away now. It's like 30 years ago.
Oh, that's funny.
And so you went back to South Africa for 6 weeks, and do you usually go back to South Africa or often?
I try to go every 2 years for Christmas. It's obviously the peak season, so it's so expensive. My whole family is still over there, so it makes me keep on going back. But I try to go at least every 2 years. But I did say to them, look, I think I want to start taking my kids elsewhere now, maybe America or Canada or whatever. So I'm going to start drifting away, even though I've still got a big piece of my heart in South Africa.
Yeah, well, as you say, you come from there and your family is still there, but it doesn't mean that you've forsaken your country by going to visit other places. You're just going on holiday, like a lot of South Africans going on a holiday when they go overseas and go and look at other places.
Yeah, true.
Tell me, Nadia, what is the best thing for you about Australia?
Oh, there's so many good things about it. First of all, honestly, I'm so obviously used to living here by now. So I go to sleep sometimes with forgetting to lock my doors, and my laundry door is open all day, every day. When my mum was there, 2 years ago, she loved it that we can do our own shopping. You know, when you get to Coles or Woolworths, even Target, Kmart, you do your own shopping. I just love that. You don't have to communicate and whatever. There's so many good things about it. I love the mid-year sales. I love, anyway, like just the Aussies, like they're so laid back, they're easygoing, they're nice to chat to. There's so many good, like I said before, the parks, the warm weather.
So how did you make friends initially when you came over? How did you find your feet with social interaction?
I think because I worked in an office with younger girls or girls my age, it was easy to make friends and stuff. And then I think just through work. And then eventually when I became, a mum, then you do the mothers groups and all of that. It's really like the Aussies are very welcoming. Like it was nice. It's easy to make friends.
Yes. Yeah. It's not cliquey. I don't find the Australians cliquey.
No, they're really lovely. And they also go, oh, you're from South Africa. How long have you been here? Blah, 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 blah. So they are really, really lovely. No, I don't find South Africans are more cliquey than the Aussies.
No, I do agree with you. And what's the one thing that you miss the most from South Africa, apart from family, because that's what everybody says, and that. But if you took that aspect out of the way, if there was one thing you could bring to Australia from South Africa, what would that be?
Ooh, if I can pick up Woolworths, like their Woolworths food market, and bring it over here. I just love their, Woolworths clothes and food and whatever. But other than that, no, because we get and do everything here, the seafoods and, all of that. We've got the beautiful beaches and stuff as well. So nothing, except for Woolworths, there's nothing else.
So what annoys you the most about the Aussies or Australia?
I struggled with their slang, like the Aussie slang in the beginning. I was like, why don't you just say, instead of I'll see you this Avi, I'm like, why can't you just say I see you this afternoon, But I got used to that.
And now you're probably saying it yourself.
Yes. Like, I catch up and you put the phone down and saying, okay, see you later, bye. I don't know, not anymore, nothing anymore, because I've been here for so long, but I'm sure, in the beginning it was hard because you're like, what are they talking about? What are they saying? And they like, they talk through their nose. Oh yeah, mate, like, how's it going? And you're like, what are they doing? That was hard. You're like, what are they doing? But,
and we found, because Carl and I used to live over in Brisbane as well for a couple of years, we found that it's actually much harder to understand the Queenslanders than to understand the people over in Perth. I think it's because you've got it's more like a Boere, or I don't know, it's more a true blue kind of Aussie that you get, or more of them. Yes. Anyway, that's our idea. Where they have that slang and that way, is like the nasal talk.
That exactly,
And they would speak to me, and I wouldn't even recognize that was English. I'm like, you look at them like, I've got no idea what you're saying. Like,
I know.
And it's like, but I'm speaking English. I'm like, I've still got no idea what you're saying. Yeah. Sorry, just talk a bit slower, maybe. And then you go, oh, okay. But yes, it's not only the way they speak. It's also the words that they use, the slang, which just dit het my tor afgegooi. I like.
Yeah, I know. I know. Like, can anyone translate?
But now the thing is, as you say, once you've been here for such a while, you start speaking like them. I don't even hear the Aussies in an accent anymore, because other people keep saying to me, if you have South Africans who come over fresh or speak to Australians, they'll say, oh, that accent. I'm like, I don't hear it anymore. I totally. But when I hear a Pommy speak, I'm like, whoa, the accent. Or when I hear South Africans speak, I'm like, whoa, the accent.
Yes,
it's so funny. It's changed around a lot. So now I use some of the Aussie slang, and it's really convenient. Like brekkie. Brekkie is a really easy one. Yes, that's right. So truce bop, but I don't think truce bop is that's like maybe a universal one. I don't even know. But there's some really good slang out there. So Pula, what did you say, Nadia? Sorry, I called you by your nickname that we used to say to you back in the day. What would you say to anybody in South Africa that's considering, should I go to Australia or shouldn't I go?
Well, now is it's a great question, because now is the time where everyone is under pressure. Like, there's so much what's blowing my mind, and I was telling everyone at my work the other day that they have load shedding, and everyone went, what is load shedding? I'm like, it's like the suburbs take turns to have electricity, and they're like, no way. I mean I know Australia is a first world country and South Africa is a third world country, so I get that, but that will never happen here. Like, never ever happen, just so I mean, I see it all happening there with the family and stuff. Like, don't even think twice. And it takes such a long time to get over here. Like, if you apply now, within 2 years' time, you will be able to, you know, maybe get over here. Don't even think twice. Like, it's such a, it's got so much to offer. The country, the government looks after their people. It is, you know, it's a great, obviously, opportunity for the kids to grow up, a safer place. There's job opportunities. Like, it's just blooming. I love Australia.
I think your story is very unique because you're mum alone with 2 boys and you decided, bugger that, even though the relationship didn't work out, I'm staying here and I'm making it work for my boys, come hell or high water. And I'm so proud of you. You're doing such a great job, and you're a beautiful human being. And I just, I'm so happy for you, Nadia. Thank you for sharing your story with us. It's been a pleasure talking to you and you know, opening up a little bit to everybody else so that they could potentially use your information to convince themselves or sort of hang on to that fact that if you could do it, they can also.
Oh, totally. Totally. Yes. Don't even think twice. Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me. It was really lovely to talk to you and catch up. And you know, like you're doing an amazing job helping so many people out there. So good on you as well.
Thank you, Nadia. And yes, enjoy your evening with your boys. We'll talk soon again.
Okay. It was nice to talk to you. See you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you had fun, please remember to hit that subscribe button, and then it'll make sure that you never miss a thing. I'll see you same time and same place next week. Bye for now.